Snape betrays Potter another time when he tells Voldemort when the Order will arrive at the Weasley's house. No longer privileged to keep Harry protected and thus keep him alive. The Order, Harry and his friends leave for the last time. They mount their brooms and then take to the skies. 6 of his friends have taken some polyjuice. Which one's a real Harry? Riddle never will deduce. They flew in different directions, but sadly they were wrong. He tracked down Harry as they were flying along. Voldemort had been able to see through the clones. Harry's wand fought back just about on its own, but not everyone returned to the burrow safely. Bill Weasley had delivered the news so gravely. George's ear was blown off and Moody was dead, but George was still comedic with a hole in his head. Harry, Hermione, and Ron get things from Dumbledore's will, and they stay for the marriage of Fleur Delacour and Bill, but then they must be on their way during the reception of their search for Horcruxes. It becomes the Inception. Who had the real locket? Only Creature knows. It had disappeared faster than Voldemort's nose. The fake locket had been placed there by Regulus Black, so they sent Creature to Mundungus to get the real one back. But Dolores Umbridge has it from Fletcher. She confiscated the 3 friends, drank polyjuice, and they planned and they waited until they could sneak it from the Ministry. Along the way, seeing cruelty to half-blood families when they head back to Grimmauld Place by disapparation, which is a faster disappearance than evaporation. By mistake, they get seen but are prepared for what to do because they can no longer return to the Phoenix HQ. They move from place to place and they camp in the woods trying to defeat the guy who is ruining their childhoods. Ron gets frustrated, abandons the other 2 because of their lack of progress. They didn't have a clue how to get Gryffindor's sword or find the other 4, and they have 2 less people, no longer Ron or Dumbledore. They narrowly escaped from Godric's Hollow. If they had known it was Nagini, then they never would have followed. Harry was led to the sword by a silver doe. It was underneath some ice in the pond below. The locket choked Harry for trying to get it. Ron came back, he saved Harry. For that he gets credit. Riddle wants to beat death, he is really shallow. Tries to find the 3 objects of the Deathly Hallows: invisibility cloak, resurrection stone, elder wand. You can see if cheating death Voldemort is quite fond. Harry said the name that must not be spoken, so they're brought to Malfoy Manor weaker cause his wand is broken. About her bank vault, Lestrange was concerned, so after they escape, it is to Gringotts they return. Everyone is hiding out at the cottage of Fleur and Bill. They had stolen from Lestrange's vault the Horcrux cup. Figured Ravenclaw had the last one they had to kill because they already had one from Slytherin and Hufflepuff. The 3 friends get to Hogwarts with help from the DA. Gotta find the last Horcrux, they cannot delay. As Voldemort was on his way, coming through the shore, they found the lost diadem of Ravenclaw. The lost diadem Harry did destroy, but the final Horcrux lay inside of the boy. Riddle was in him, in the scar on his head. Avada Kedavra, Riddle thinks at last he's dead. Harry and Voldemort face each other the final time. The morally sound against a wicked paradigm, and the boy who lived, who Voldemort did abhor, was the one who succeeded. Tom Riddle was no more. Snape was good, and Harry Potter lived on. In the future, marries Ginny, and Hermione got Ron. And some years later, when the world regains order, the families meet on platform 9 3/4.